If you're just waking up with us this morning, we've got major flash flooding concerns in the Okmulgee area. And again, we've got flash flood warnings out for Tulsa County. We are looking live at a shot from Okmulgee with our chaser, Mark Folta. And just, look at the magnitude. This is right around MLK and 75. We've had some water rescues, and let's go ahead and check in with Mark and go ahead and tell us the latest.
Yeah, Clint, the water is still rushing over the roadway down here. The rain, for the first time since I've been here, has almost stopped. It's just a light rain. And I can confirm that there are several high water rescues that are taking place. I just witnessed some people being pulled out on a boat, and now they're send that boat back in to get more people. So I don't know this area that well, but I can only assume that just over to my south and west here where that water's rushing, there's really some pretty deep water down that way. So as soon as this goes down a little bit, I'll try and get down that way. But right now, Clint, best thing is for everyone just to stay home in Okmulgee because Highway 75 is completely impassable right now, Clint.
Okay, earlier it was closed, so it's not closed right now?
Oh, it's closed. Yes, that's what I said. It's completely impassable. You cannot get through Highway 75 right now.
Gotcha, and that's right around MLK. Thank you, Mark, and we're going to check in with you in probably another couple of minutes or so. Yes, the rain, as we take a look at radar, not quite as heavy as it was earlier in Okmulgee, but they've had anywhere from about 2 to 5 inches. So this area highlighted in green, that's a flash flood warning. Does also include McIntosh County, so Shakota heading back towards Porham into Muskogee County. Okay, here's a live look at the metro. This is a look at 169, pretty close to 71st. In this area, looks like traffic is moving in a pretty good shape. But again, we do have the flash flood warning. The heaviest rain is now across portions of western Tulsa County. So it's this little leg that shoots out of the county back towards Sand Springs, Sapulpa, Kiefer up towards Hominy. That's where the heaviest rain bands are located. So it's a little bit better to the east of town, back towards Broken Arrow, but that flash flood warning goes until 8:30 this morning. Very interesting to look at the metro rainfall. This is since midnight. They've had over 2 inches in Jinx downtown. It's also probably had about 2 inches. Very interesting at the airport. Only about 2/10 of an inch of rain and close to 1.5 inches heading up toward Skiatook. Let's check in right now with our reporter Brady Halbleib and tell us your location. And you have no doubt seen some flooding in the metro too, right?
Hey, Clint. Yeah, we are actually just behind the Life Church on 81st near Elwood in West Tulsa. And as you can see, what we were talking about earlier is a lot of this ponding water behind the church. I mean, this I thought was a pond earlier when we were driving by, but no, this is actually just an open field that is completely flooded. We're seeing the water move pretty quickly through this area and then into a little ravine underneath 81st, and then that is actually spilling over into another residential area over there. So this is just one example of so many that's happening around Green Country. The example of this flash flooding, it's still coming down really hard right now. You're definitely going to want to be careful as you hit the roads. Definitely slow down, because even with your windshield wipers going at full speed, you're still not really even able to be fast enough to be able to see the lines correctly on the roads. So it's definitely a concern for a lot of the drivers out here right now. So for now, we'll send it back to you guys, but be careful on the roadways.
Okay, thank you very much, Brady. Yeah, 81st and Elwood, notoriously, anytime we have heavy rainfall events, it usually floods before a lot of other areas do. But again, the heavier bands located just west of Bartlesville, through Osage County near Hominy, back towards Sand Springs, and now across portions of northeastern Creek County, and it continues to slowly move down to the south. We will continue our coverage of the flash flooding coming up right after the break.